It was a great day for the Aggies. I thought we all performed really well. Uh, what we heard was it's kind of funny because we were underdog. Everybody thought we were underdogs all year, right? But they were like, "Wow, this is one of the most talented groups we've had." And it's like, "Wow, I wonder why we won the championship, and I wonder why we're 11-3." And we're just joking around about not having that many all-conference guys. I'm like, no, the Aggies can play, and I think we all showed that today. And it's a great showing. Another last little hoorah, a good way to leave an exclamation point on the 2022, or would be 2021 Aggies, right? 21 Aggies. So it's good.
How did it feel getting into it? Was there any expectations before you got into this and then things were a little bit different when you did the pro day? Was there anything like that?
Some of the drills were a little bit different, but for the most part, if you're doing linebacker stuff, or if you're dropping into coverage, you're doing the same things. If you're D lineman, they want to see you bend the hoop, run around. So although the drills might be slightly different, the movements are very similar. So
Hans Olsen just tweeted out after the reps came out publicly and said your reps were the most impressive of any DTD end at the combine. And he was just bragging about you, your preparation and going into that and being ready for it.
Well, that's awesome. He's obviously a well-accomplished, highly looked-at football figure, especially here in our realm, and for him to say that's really cool. My minimum was 30. I had a little bit of shoulder tightness for the last month or so I knew my minimum was to get 30 because I knew I could, and it was great to go out there and be able to perform because there are 100% more jitters on game day. Like, the stress can add to it, less reps, but if we were just lifting in the backyard or at the gym, I feel like everybody was like, I was running fast in this. But that's just how you do it, how you got to handle the stress and still be able to perform at a high level, and I think we all did that today.
How special was it just to be reunited with your fellow senior teammates again and kind of have that reunion after how things went in 2021?
It was great, and I don't think how many years go past that whenever we see each other, it'll be that same special bond that you have with, whether that be a best friend or family member or brother, because we all went through the same adversity, and it's just a different connection that we have. And especially last night, we actually met as a whole team because we had the ring ceremony, got our rings from last year, which was awesome, but it's been really awesome. Love this team. It really was a one of a kind type of team. You're lucky to have one of these type of cultures in your whole lifetime to be able to be a part of it, and so it was great seeing these guys.
Nick, what's the process been like for you leading up to pro day, and then now what's gonna happen after this, kind of leading up to April and stuff?
I no longer have to train like a track athlete, which is cool. I get to train for football, which we all love and are familiar with. So I'm really excited about that. I've been training down with Dr. Skylar Main in South Jordan, Utah, Sandy area, with a bunch of big-time Utah guys, BYU, Weber State, and it's been a great central location. And for me, it's back home because I went to Bingham, and that facility is where a lot of our high school guys went and trained. So for me, I felt right at home, very comfortable environment, and he's a great trainer. All of our guys that have been going with him have been balling out. I'm excited to see some of my other brothers at 2 p.m. today, Weber State, and then tomorrow Utah, and then BYU. So I'm excited to see those guys ball out.
It's kind of like you mentioned, this is a very talented group, and we saw that out here today, and yet nobody got invited to the combine. Did that add maybe a little bit of, as you're talking last night, let's go out and show these guys, like, this is how we do it in Logan?
Yeah, I mean, that would have been cool to have the combine, right? Combine invite for more of our guys. I thought, as far as it goes for the entire state, I thought we should have had more because, we got 10-plus wins and 3 teams, right? But at the end of the day, we all got the opportunity, which is all you need, and one opportunity to show these scouts, show these guys what we can do, and we got that. We were fortunate enough to get that. So combine's cool, it's flashy, and it's awesome, but hey, we still get the same look, and just blessed to even have that opportunity.
How cool is the ring ceremony? We saw the rings come out on Twitter yesterday. They look pretty beautiful.
Oh yeah, they're pretty big too. Not really a ring you can really wear out on the day-to-day, but I'm sure any football games or reunions and stuff, it'll be up in the trophy case, put it on for those. But
Hey, really quickly, and I want to ask about Blake Anderson. What he came into last year and dealing with some adversity before in Arkansas State, comes here. First year, you guys kind of fall in love with him, and just talk about the relationship that was building and having him as a coach for you guys.
The guy's a special guy. He's been through a lot of adversity, and even recently, the man is one of a kind, right? I know that goes towards building our culture here at Utah State. It truly is a family environment. Even last night, we were talking, one of the younger players that just came by was asking the coaches, like, why do you do this? And Coach Anderson cut him off. Was like, hold on, why do we do this? And he just always reinforces the we. And we are a team, we are a family. And he does it through his actions, through his words. He reinforces it. And he's a one-of-a-kind coach. I love him on and off the field. And that's the kind of coach you want. I've been fortunate to have a few that I look up to them on and off the field because I want a great man who's also a great coach.
So how did it feel today?
Oh, it felt great. It felt amazing. Been working all my life for this day right here, and I think I did performed well. Hopefully, get some callbacks and whatnot, and yeah, yes sir.
Really showed out on the press today. 32. That's tied for as high as anyone in the combine. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels. I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty great about that. I didn't even know that was a number right there. Had I known, I would have tried to get 33. Heck yeah.
So you do that, and then you come in here, and what was it? 4.7
unofficially.
Yeah.
4.7.
I mean,
okay.
That's impressive. To come do those back to back. How do you feel about that?
You said what now?
4.7. You go into do 32 on the bench, and then come in here. 20 minutes later, you're running a 4.7. That's impressive for a
oh yeah.
lineman. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about it. To be honest, like with the bench and whatnot, you're maxing out, and it's a little difficult. Your body get a little tight and whatnot, so you come out here and really try to get warm. But obviously, I did my best I could, and I guess 4.7 is what it was. Heck yeah, feel great about it.
Hey, Marcus, obviously, you got sick last year and you had to play below your normal playing weight. You're back to more, closer to that right now. So how good does it feel to be what playing at the way that you're more comfortable at?
It feels amazing to be back up here. Weighed in today at 281. Man, playing from at 233, playing defensive tackle, it was very difficult playing against bigger guys, 300-pound dudes, and I got the job done, but at the same time, having that extra weight most definitely is a blessing.
Everything goes expected here for you. Did you have any expectations? Was anything different from what you expected before you got in this team?
I think I did well today, but at the same time, like certain things I believe I could have done better. But that's just the hunger within me. Just wanting to do better than what I did.
Marcus, what have you been doing in lead up to this? Do you go down to Florida and train, or what have you been doing?
So I went down to Houston, Texas, a place called All In with an O. One of my good friends from back home, childhood friend, my brother basically, brought me up there to Texas, got me working out up there and whatnot, and worked my butt off. Obviously you guys seen it today. I worked really hard before I got up here. 2 days every day, Monday through Saturday. Worked my butt off, yes sir.
And could you tell us, how many scouts have you been in communication with any teams or anything?
With me, I have not spoken with anyone. Hopefully, moving forward, I'll get some calls and whatnot. Yes, sir.
Can you talk about the support from other teammates, guys showing up to watch you guys do this? How cool is that?
I heard guys, during my 40, I'm like, I heard Mario, let's go, cheering me on and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, I love it. And then obviously, I got up here about 2 weeks ago, get used to the altitude, so just to be able to see the guys and whatnot, they just starting spring ball, and they got up this morning. They had practice yesterday. They was here today. And I'm thankful for that, for them coming out here and supporting. Heck yeah.
I think I did pretty good today. I think I hit all my numbers that I needed to, and just really showed all the scouts how my film, like my speed and stuff on film. I feel like I reflected everything today, so I'm happy about what I did today.
There were definitely some good performances today. Nobody from this group got invited to Combine, which I think surprised some people. So how much did you guys kind of come in with that chip on your shoulder mentality coming into today?
I don't know. I feel like everybody really just, I think we all took the, the whole Combine thing and not being invited just like for what it was, at the end of the day, we understand like there's a system and a process and things of that nature. So, but at the end, we came out here, worked hard, and did exactly what we knew we were going to do.
Been talking to scouts. Have you heard from scouts at all before this pro day?
Yeah, a couple have reached out to me before, so I got to talk to a couple on the phone. They told me they'd be here today, and they were here, so it was pretty good.
That obviously wasn't Logan Bonner throwing you the ball today, was it?
No, not at all. But I mean, worked out.
38-inch vertical. It's really impressive. You get up. Do you think being able to get up that high kind of maybe compensates for maybe being a little bit undersized compared to a lot of guys?
Yeah, definitely. The film shows that, for itself. So, I just know that my athleticism is what's going to separate me from everybody else.
How's it catching punts?
Oh, it's easy. There's light work right there. I do that all the time. So, but yeah.
Do you expect to be a punt returner when you get into the NFL? You'll expect that.
Mm-hmm.
GT, what's the preparation been like for you? Where were you before training and stuff for today?
Mm-hmm. I was back in Florida, and it was a great process. I put on 14 pounds. I kept my speed. Kept my leaping ability and everything like that. So I feel like I did exactly what I needed to do this offseason.
So what do you think it looks like for you now moving forward? Now reaching out to scouts, maybe hopefully get more interest than you've gotten already.
Yeah. I just just throw it up in the air, and hopefully somebody come pick me up. Somebody likes me a lot. So at this point, I've really I don't know right now.
I heard the rings are pretty big. Is it true?
Oh yeah, nice. Yes, definitely.
So how was it?
It was good. A lot of preparation coming into today. I was anxious just to get it over with. A lot of, it's been like 3 months of just building up for this day. So felt like I executed well in most of the stuff. Wasn't happy with a couple things, but overall I was excited about today. So.
What do you think you're most proud of the different events that you did today?
I was pretty proud of my bench. Thought I did well with my routes. Showed that I have good hands and can be reliable. My vert was about where I've been testing. I wanted it a little bit higher, but overall I think everything was relatively good. So
I think, Derek, USU fans saw your route running abilities and your hands the last couple of years. I think we got a pretty good idea of you ran 4.5 in the 40 today, and 38 in the vertical. How good was it to kind of showcase some of those other skills and let these scouts know that you do have some speed, that you can get up?
Yeah, I think on film I don't look very fast. I don't really think the scouts were expecting me to run well. I was hoping for a little quicker 40, but overall I was pretty happy with it, and I think it was better than what the scouts were expecting. So
what are kind of the next steps for you now moving forward after today?
Just keep training, do more football stuff. A lot of this training we've been doing is just getting ready for the tests. Haven't done a lot of football training, so gonna keep working out and try and do more on-field routes, catching and stuff like that. Just wait till the end of April and see what happens.
Derek, did you get a chance to talk to any of the scouts today? Did they have any insight for you or anything?
I talked to a few of them. A lot of them were talking to Coach Cefalo. Said they were happy with what they saw. I wanted to go back and watch my film again, which that was my goal coming in, was to do well enough in here today to where it makes the scouts say we need to go back and reevaluate the film. If they can see that what I did today translates to on the field, then it's going to give me a good shot.
How was the ring ceremony last night?
It was sweet. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We hadn't seen or helped with the design of the rings or anything, so we didn't know what they were going to look like. But they were beautiful and they were big, so happy with them.
Your brother's up here right now, so how exciting is it to have a Wright here in Logan to keep that tradition going?
Yeah, I was thrilled when he decided to come up here. I wish he would have been up here the last couple of years with me, but me and my family are excited to be able to keep watching, more Utah State games. I was already planning on watching them a lot anyways, but it's going to mean a lot more now that Wesley's playing here, so exciting.